Welcome to my house and bed and breakfast. First of all, you see the wisteria growing on the porch. It's one of the things I'm tickled about. I couldn't get wisteria to grow well in California, and it just seems to thrive here. And this is my entry. At one time, the house had a wraparound porch, but it was enclosed, which gave me my entry. You can see my 100,000 welcomes. Also gave me my office and my master bath and closet. Hello, I've had too many mirrors in the house, but the hall tree that I was looking for I found, and a nice umbrella stand as well. And I have an obsession with old suitcases. And this is my foyer and my staircase. And this beautiful armoire that I found at an auction. And as you can see, I have a lot of eclectic items. At least that's what my guests have said, eclectic. I do collect historical items and just old in general, because the house is 100 years old, so it needs furnishings to match. I was fortunate to have a friend in the auction business that I was able to pretty much furnish the house through their business. And this is a seating area. This is a ballroom. There's Daisy. Hi, baby love. And when I'm in this room, this is usually where I sit. I have the three-sided fireplace, which was a find. When I bought the house, the sisters had put a wall in this area and made it a chapel, but I just always saw it as a library, so I had my contractor build a library, and then we found the three-sided fireplace, which made that perfect. It leaves it open, but then separates it. And you could spend days looking through my bookcase. I have tchotchkes, antiques, old books, new books, but primarily older books. And this is the other side of my library. I have a nice mahogany desk in case the guests have work that they want to do while they're down here, but I do have desks in each suite. And this makes for a nice conversation area. And I found this over the mantelpiece at an auction. Was going to incorporate it into the library, but when I put the fireplace in, over the mantel just made sense. And then it goes back into the ballroom. And eventually I'll blog on different items that I have in here, because to spend the time now would just be too long. And this is my dining room. The built-ins were here when I bought the house. I did tile in the background because they had linoleum. I painted it the yellow on yellow and accented it with the French blue to go with the French country look. And actually it was styled after Giverny, Claude Monet's house. So once again, all the build-ins were here. And this is the only build-ins that were in the house when I bought it. And the sisters, bless their hearts, had 60s wallpaper lining the cabinetry and the shelves, so my son was good enough to strip all that out for me. And then we're looking back into the library and ballroom. The kitchen had to be a total gut. It had a pantry right about in this area that used to be a stairwell, and there really was no kitchen except for a sink in that area and a couple of cabinets. It's my opinion that before the house was moved, it was probably a detached kitchen. Because once you had a stairwell all the way through here, there would not have been room for anything else. And it had no AC until I put it in, so for the heat wise. And it just had a very small opening right about here, so I opened up this wall, which accommodated my island. And as you can tell, I love copper, so I put in the copper sink. And you can see my kitchen is also more of a French country look. And I also went with a copper vent cover in my pot filler. And because I do so much cooking, I have my double oven and warming drawer. I left the island open as a place to store my other appliances. And in there is my bedroom, which I won't show you because it is an absolute mess. So this is a little tour of my house. Thanks.